Hi sweeties, welcome to my channel, and today we're making this cute drawstring pouch. Even if you're new to crochet, don't worry, this project is perfect for absolute beginners, so grab your yarn, hook, and let's begin. Here are the materials you'll need for this project. We start our work with a slip knot. Grab your yarn, take your left hand, wrap it around your pinky, around your index finger, and hold it with your middle and thumb, like this. Now, with your other index finger, pull this yarn up and hold it with your thumb. Now we need to twist it. Twist it like that on your middle finger. And as you can see, our working yarn, this is the yarn attached to the ball, goes over your index finger and lies on top of the yarn end. You can hold it here with your thumb and grab your hook. Insert your hook into the ring, and now we need to pull this yarn through the ring on your hook. To do this, yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. When we did this, we pulled this end of the yarn down to tighten our knot, and to tighten it even more, we pull this working yarn up a little bit. Don't pull it too tight. Leave some space. As you can see, I have some space between my knot and my hook, because we need to run it smoothly like that. After you made slip knot, we start round 1 with 21 chain stitches. To make chain stitch, yarn over the hook like that, and we need to pull this yarn through the loop on the hook and pull it through the loop. This is your first stitch. As you can see, it looks like a little V, and each of our stitches will look like that, like a little V. Let's make the second one. The same technique. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. Second chain. So we have 2 chain stitches. Let's make third one. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop. 3, yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop. 4. We have 4 chain stitches and we need to make 17 more. When you finish 21 chain stitches, we start working with 18 double crochet down the chain. To start, we need to skip 2 chain stitches from the hook. Find your first chain, first stitch, it looks like a little V, and this is the first one. We skip it, and find your next V, next stitch, second one. We skip it also. So we skip these 2 stitches and go down to the third one, and we will work right into the third one. So we will work into this chain here, skip 1, 2, and go straight into this part of the chain with double crochet. Skip 2 stitches, hold your finger on the third one, and now we make double crochet. To make double crochet stitch, yarn over the hook. You will have 1 loop and 1 yarn on the hook. Hold it here. Don't forget to skip 2 stitches, and we insert our hook into the third chain like that. And we have 3 loops on the hook. Now we need to pull this yarn to the first loop only. To do this, grab your yarn and pull it through the first loop. We have 3 loops on the hook. Now we need to pull this yarn through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. You have 2 loops on the hook, and to finish double crochet we pull this yarn through the last 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. If you turn your work like this, you can see that we have another V near our hook. This is our first stitch. Take your stitch marker and mark this first stitch, like that. I recommend you always mark your first stitches, so we can count them easy from the stitch marker, if you will be lost with the pattern. After you marked your first stitch, look at our chain and find your next chain here, and we will work into this chain with another double crochet. Yarn over the hook. You will have 1 loop and 1 yarn on the hook. Hold it here, insert your hook into the next chain. You will have 3 loops on the hook. Grab your yarn and pull it through the first loop only. You have 3 loops on the hook, and in double crochet we pull this yarn through 2 loops each time. Let's start with the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. You have 2 loops on the hook now, and we pull this yarn through the last 2. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. And this is our second double crochet. Let's make third one. Find your next chain. This is the chain we were working with. As you can see, this is the stitch in this chain, so the next one will be this one. Hold your finger here, yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the next chain, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Third double crochet, and we continue working like that with double crochet stitches. We make 1 double crochet into each chain we have. I will show you chains now. For example, we made our double crochet into this chain. Now we will find our next chain here, this one, and we will make double crochet into this chain. After that, we go into the next chain and make double crochet here, go into the next chain, double crochet here, and we continue working like that down the chain with 15 double crochet more, because we made 3 double crochet together, and we need to make 18 double crochet in total. So we continue working with 15 double crochet down, and I'll meet you at the end of 18th double crochet. When you finished 18 double crochet stitches, we have this last chain, and in this last chain, last stitch, we will make 3 double crochet. We will make 3 double crochet into this one stitch. Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the last chain, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. This is our first double crochet, and into this chain, into this hole here, we need to make 2 more double crochet. Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the same chain, grab your yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2, second double crochet, and 1 more double crochet into this chain. yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the same chain, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And that's it, we've made 3 double crochet into 1 chain. Now we will turn our work like this, and we will work to the left with another part of our chains. And for this part we will make 17 double crochet stitches, 1 double crochet into each stitch, and in the end 2 double crochet in 1 stitch. I'll show you now when we start here. So as you can see, we have this slip knot here. This is our slip knot when our yarn attached. And we will work with this part of the chains. As you can see, this is part of the chain, this one, and we will insert our hook into these parts of the chains. Don't insert it like this in the middle, it will be wrong. We will go into these chains only on the top. Find your slip knot here and find your first chain. And we will insert our hook right here. And we start working with double crochet stitches. Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the first part of the chain after our slip knot, and I will also want to hide this end of the yarn in these chains. To do this, I place it on the hook like that. So you will have 3 loops on the hook and this one yarn end. Hold it here. And now we go with double crochet. Grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. This is our first double crochet. Now find your next part of the chain, yarn over, insert your hook into this part of the chain. Don't forget to place this end of the yarn on the hook. I will do it like 5-6 times in this round, and after that I can cut this end. Grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Second double crochet, find your next chain, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, place the yarn end on the hook, hold it here, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2, and we continue working like that with these parts of the chain. We've made 3 double crochet and we need to make 14 double crochet more down these chains. When you finish 17 double crochet stitches into the next part of the chain, we will make 2 double crochet into 1 stitch. Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the next chain, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. This is our first double crochet, and into the same chain right here we make second double crochet. Yarn over the hook, hold it here, insert your hook into the same chain, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And that's it, we've made 2 double crochet into 1 chain. Now we can finish this round with slip stitch. We will make slip stitch at the end of each round with the first stitch we've made. That's why we mark it as well. Take off your stitch marker. You can hold your finger here so you won't lose your first stitch when you take your marker off. Now insert your hook into this first stitch we've made. And to make slip stitch we need to pull this yarn through both loops on the hook, through this stitch and through this loop on the hook. Grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop and through the second one, and tighten by pulling this yarn up. And this is our round 1. After you finish round 1, your work should look like this, and you can turn your work and cut this end of the yarn, because we hide it into the stitches. So you will have just this end of the yarn that we are working with. And now we can start round 2. To start round 2, we need to make chain 2, and we will start each round with chain 2. To make a chain, yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop. 1 chain, yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop. 2nd chain. When you made 2 chain stitches, we will work with 40 double crochet all over and slip stitch at the end. And next rounds will be the same. We will work with 2 chains, 40 double crochet all over and slip stitch at the end. Let's make second round together. Turn your work like this, find your slip stitch here, and I will show you now when we start working with the first stitch. Find your 2 chains and slip stitch. If you look at the top, you can see that each stitch looks like a little V. And you need to find your first V right after your slip stitch and chain 2. This first V will be your first stitch. And it will be first stitch in each round. We've made 2 chain stitches, we found our first chain, our first stitch, and now we make first double crochet. Yarn over the hook, hold it here, insert your hook into the first stitch after your slip stitch, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only. You have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. This is your first stitch in this round. Grab your stitch marker and mark it. Now look at the top again. If it's hard to see stitches from this side, you always can look at the top, and it's really easy to see each V here. Find your next stitch, next V, and we will make next double crochet. Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Second double crochet, look at the top, find your next V, yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And we continue working like that with 1 double crochet into each stitch we have, into each V. We've made 3 double crochet stitches and we need to make 37 more until we reach our stitch marker. So we just go all over like that until we reach our stitch marker. Don't forget to count your stitches. If you lost in count, just go back to the stitch marker, look at the top and count each V you have. And I'll meet you in the end of this round. When you finish your last double crochet stitch, when you have 40, if you're not sure if you have the right count of the stitches, go straight from this stitch marker and count each V you have. You can count like that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can count each V all over until you reach your last V here, and you have the right count of the stitches. When you have the right count of the stitches, you can finish this round with slip stitch. To finish this round, take off your stitch marker, insert your hook into the first stitch we've made, and now we make slip stitch. We pull this yarn through both loops on the hook. Grab your yarn and pull it through both loops and tighten it. This is our round 2, and we need to make 7 more rounds like this. You can add more rounds if you want taller pouch, and you can make less if you want it to be smaller. In next rounds we start with chain 2. After that we look at the top, find your first V, and we make 1 double crochet into each stitch. We have 40 double crochet in total, and finish with slip stitch here. And we continue working like that with these similar rounds until we reach round 9. I'll meet you in round 10 because I'll make these rounds off the camera. If you're not sure how to make these rounds, just repeat with me round 2. This is completely the same. Round 3, 4, 5, they are completely the same with round 2. Just repeat the same rounds with me each time. When you finish round 9, your work should look like this. If you want a taller pouch, you can add more rounds, the same rounds like round 2. And you can add as many rounds as you want. Now we can start round 10. This will be our last round, and this will be the edge of our pouch. After the slip stitch for the round 10, we make chain 1. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. 1 chain. And in this round we will be working with 40 single crochet all over. Look at the top, find your first V and insert your hook into it. And to make single crochet we need to pull this yarn through the first loop on the hook. You have 2 loops on the hook. Grab your yarn and pull it through the first loop only. You have 2 loops on the hook, and to finish single crochet we pull this yarn through both loops. Yarn over and pull the yarn through both loops. This is your first stitch. Grab your stitch marker and mark it. Look at the top, find your next stitch, next V, and insert your hook into it. You have 2 loops on the hook. Grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only. You have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through both loops. Second single crochet. Look at the top, find your next V, insert your hook into it. Grab your yarn, pull it through the first loop only, yarn over, pull through both loops. third single crochet, and we continue working like that. We make single crochet into each stitch we have until we reach our stitch marker. We've made 3 single crochet and we need to make 37 more. After you finish 40 single crochet stitches, take off your stitch marker, insert your hook into the first stitch we've made, and we finish it with a slip stitch. Grab your yarn and pull it through both loops on the hook and tight it. Now we can cut the yarn, leave a long thread, cut it and pull it off the hook. We have this end of the yarn and I will show you how to hide it inside our work. To hide this end of the yarn, grab your darning needle and insert your yarn into it. Now find this place when our slip stitch and yarn attached and go right into this stitch under this place, like this, on the other side of our work, and pull it through. Now go inside of our work and we will hide our yarn inside our stitches. You just go through the stitches like this and pull the yarn through, just like that. And you repeat it into the next stitch, just pull it through. Sometimes it's hard to pull this yarn through, but it's completely okay. Don't worry about it, and you just repeat this pattern. You just pull our yarn through the stitches 3-4 times. And cut the yarn after. We will start with a slip knot. I'll do it really fast here, but if you're not sure how to do this, you can go back to the start of the video when I explain it really slow. After you made slip knot here, we need to make 70 chain stitches. Let's start with the first chain. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop, 1 chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop, 2nd chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop, 3rd chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop, 4th, and we continue working like that with 66 more chains. After you finish your 70 chain stitches, you can cut this yarn and pull it off the hook and tie it here a little bit. Now it's time to attach our drawstring to our pouch, and I will skip this first row of double crochet and I will work with this 2nd row. I will go from this side, so I just go into this stitch and we will work with 2 stitches under, 2 stitches over our needle. So I will go with my darning needle like this under these 2 stitches. After that I skip 2 stitches and go under these 2. Your work should look like this: under 2 stitches, on top of 2 stitches, under 2 stitches, on top of 2 stitches, and we go under 2 stitches. Our stitches, this is these lines here. Each one is double crochet. Now you can pull this through a little bit. Be sure that you do not touch another side, and you pull through this side only. Skip 2 stitches, go under these 2, skip 2 stitches, go under these 2, and now we can pull this strap. Leave this piece of strap here, and we go on the other side and repeat the same. We work with this second row and we go again from this side, skip 2 stitches, go under, skip 2, go under again, and repeat the same pattern and pull it through. If your straps different lengths, just pull one of them like that and it will be fine. And when you can see that your straps on the same lengths, if they're not, make them similar, and after that you can tie a knot and cut the yarn. And that's it, our drawstring pouch is finished. I hope you enjoyed crocheting with me today. If you liked this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!